What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and we're back with another one. Alright guys, so we completed another week in the stock market and it's been a roller coaster to say the least. And especially for my new investors, I know you guys are feeling the heat of the stock market right now. But guys, as I always say, you just have to exercise some patience with the markets and stay calm. There are green days to come. And you guys know there are strategies when the market's high and there are strategies when the market's low. That being said, in this video I'm going to put a couple of stocks on your radar that could double by the end of the year. Now, if you guys have been following my blueprint, you'll know at the very top it says fortune favors the brave in the stock market. Therefore, if you catch these plays next week and the price is low, I'm going to need you guys to scoop them up and add them to your portfolios. Before we jump into the first play, guys, hit that like button for me. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey, because what we're doing over here is we're building wealth for the average American, UK, European, Australian, international. What you guys got to do is just follow my lead. I'm going to guide you to success. Let's jump into the first one. First up, we have Hims and Hers. That's ticker symbol HIMS. And this one is already in our portfolio over at the Patreon. We got in when the stock dipped. Hims is a telemedicine company. What that means is it gives the patients access to the clinician through technology such as your phone, your laptop, your tablets, where you can have consultations directly. Now guys, telemedicine is another mega trend. You guys know we are collecting all the mega trends in our portfolios. We have EV, we have fuel cell hydrogen, gambling, gaming. Guys, telemedicine is another one we are not leaving behind. Now, Hims also have products to solve a variety of healthcare issues. Now guys, here's the key USP with this play. You guys know I always talk about finding that kryptonite in these plays, and that is that they appeal to millennials. Now this is game changing in the industry. There are other telemedicine plays, Teledoc is another one, and they're large, but they're a capture all in the market. Here we have a play that focuses only on millennials, and this is a growing and large market. Now guys, this play has the revenue growth to back them up. We put some numbers on your radar. 2018, 30 million. 2019, 80 million. 2020 expected, 140 million. 2021, we're going all the way to 180 million. Guys, this is good growth that we're seeing, and they're just going to continue to grow as we go into 2022 and beyond. Now, Kathy Woods has also joined us for the ride on this one. ARK do not want to miss out on the growth in this play. Guys, what to expect coming up? They are looking at international expansion, but the catalyst for that stock price is likely going to be the announcement and the release of their financial reports. So this is a play that you grab your portion, you sit tight on that stock, wait for the financial release, and you should see a nice increase in that stock price. And then we go again to the next financials. Up next, we have Golden Nugget, that's ticker symbol GNOG. Now guys, they have come down significantly today, but I do see this as a golden opportunity, no pun intended, to jump on this play, add them to your portfolio, or load up some more if they're ready in your portfolios. Now for this play to double, they're going to need a share price of $35. Bear in mind, just last year, they had a 52-week high of 27, not far away for the number that we're trying to achieve. Because I do think they're going to hit it this year. Now you already know, to sustain that share price or have an increase in that share price, we're going to need some inflow of PR to get the investors excited. Now Golden Nugget, they've been slow in their PR over the last couple of weeks and months. That's why you've seen that stock price trend down. It's got nothing to do with how the business is performing. So guys, I see that as an opportunity for us to jump in and grab some stock at a cheap price, because there's a discrepancy between how that stock price is performing and how the business is performing. I want to put on your radar that it was only last week that Michigan kicked off their gambling, and Golden Nugget is one of their 10 selected gambling plays. So I've been saying this for weeks, that Michigan is going to provide a lot of revenue to Golden Nugget. It's a great opportunity for them. So I'm going to tell you guys this. Michigan and Virginia over the last weekend accounted for 25% of gambling volumes, yet there's 17 states that have legalized gambling. So it just shows you how crucial Michigan is. Now remember, we're still waiting on quite a few funds to legalize gambling. One of them is New York. When they do, that addressable market for Golden Nugget is just going to increase further. That's great science. Now guys, I spotted this in the press. I want to put it on your radar. Colorado, their sports betting in 2020 topped 1 billion. Guys, this gave them enough tax revenue to cover their water fund. Now I think when other states start seeing more news like this, it's just going to accelerate their process to legalizing gambling. My strike price on Golden Nugget remains the same. That's under $20. So go and grab yourself some stock. Up next, we have TLSS. This is the delivery company. Now guys, that stock price has come down over the last couple of days because we are waiting for completion of the acquisition of Cougar Express. Now guys, they have a time frame between mid-January and mid-February to complete on this. That is why we're seeing that stock price come down, because you have the investors getting impatient. Guys, as I always say, patience pays off in the stock market. So all you guys got to do is sit tight on this one. When they come out and announce that the acquisition has been completed, you are going to see this stock price explode. Guys, they could hit that 100% in a matter of days. Now they've still got a good 3 weeks to complete on the Cougar Express acquisition, and if we don't hear any news over the next couple of days and weeks, you could see some extra volatility in that stock price. So guys, make sure you got your seatbelt tight on this one. Up next is NIO. Now I don't want you guys sleeping on this play. They've still got a lot of room to run this year. So to make sure you guys have your positions well built out in this play. As I've said, if you catch NIO, if it starts with a 56, do consider loading up on this play. Now Wall Street are finally starting to wake up on this play. We have an analyst from Morgan Stanley that's revised their rating up to $80. You guys know for the longest I've been saying that NIO is going to hit that $100 mark by the end of this year. So this is a beast in your portfolios. So as this month comes to a close, NIO are going to release their January delivery numbers. Guys, you know this is my second catalyst of the year after NIO Day to push that share price up. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled next week for those numbers. And if we see good numbers, this should comfortably transform NIO to a $60 play. And for my swing traders, you know what to do on this one. When you see NIO run to the top, sell out. When it comes down to consolidate, you buy it again. If you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. This question comes from Benjamin. He says, if I have £500 to invest, where would you start? This is a great question. Now I know I've got a lot of new joiners to the stock market locked into the channel. So this is good to see. Now guys, you must know that you don't need a large amount of capital to start investing into the stock market. All you need is a small amount that you can go and make some stock picks, start generating some money and start building your portfolios that way. So the first thing you want to do is understand the types of accounts you can open up. The first is an ISA, another is an investor account, and then overseas they have their Roth accounts. Now remember, in an ISA, you have your tax wrapper, so all the profits you make, you get to keep 100% of it. Now, when your portfolio grows, when you start selling out of in your investments that are in your investor account, not in your ISA account, and you go above your capital gains, you're going to have to start paying tax on that. So that's the first thing for you guys to understand and bear in mind. Then, you want to start investing that £500 or $500, whatever currency we're working in. So I always say when you're starting off, don't spread yourself too thinly. So don't use that $500 and go and buy 100 different plays. We don't want to do that. Just stick to a small amount of plays. When you're starting off, 5 plays is all you need. I've given you guys some great plays in this video. Remember, we've got HIMS, telehealth. We have TLSS. We have Golden Nugget. We have NIO. Got another one for you. It's ITM Power. That's a great hydrogen and fuel cell play. You've got your 5 plays there. Then what you do, if you want to simplify things, you can split that 500 into 5 pieces. Go and invest $100 into each of those. Now also one thing you want to know is the category that these stocks fall into. So over here, you guys know we cover a lot of growth stocks. We cover a lot of penny stocks. There are also dividend stocks as well. Now when you're starting off, I would steer clear from the dividend stocks. The reason why I say that is because these are going to generate you money over time, and you need a significant amount of capital in these plays to actually get rewarded. If you go and put $500 into a dividend play that gives you a 3% payout, that's not much money at the end of the day for you. So as a new investor also, you want to see that account grow. So if you invest into the plays that I've given you, it's not unlikely that at the end of the month, end of 2 months, you might see a 10-15% rise in your stock price. That's going to be exciting as a new investor. And then you also must know that the penny stocks are a lot more riskier, and there could be a lot more volatility with that stock price. So if you're starting with a low base, if you have a low amount of capital to invest, you go and put that all into penny stocks, and there's downward volatility in that stock price, you could almost completely wipe out your entire portfolio very quickly. Now, once you start investing more capital into your portfolio and it grows, at that point, you could start investing more money into the penny stock plays. Now, guys, there's a sweet science to this, and you know that I'm here to support you every single day. With that being said, we're heading into the weekend. That means I'm going to prep you guys ready for that Monday morning opening bell in the stock market. As I said, we are crushing it in the stock market week after week this year. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Do hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Also check out the link down below to the Patreon, where you'll get access to the Discord, where I spend a large portion of the day on there talking to the community and answering questions. So as I always say, check into the channel every single day. Stock market is rapidly moving. You never want to miss a beat. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.